Hi everyone, Joe here. Well, it's time to learn how to control your fears and just to stay centered and to utilize the laws of the universe to create the life that you want. When our fears can actually create exactly what we want to avoid. And the mind does not know not. And so when we're thinking of don't think of a dog, don't think of a lion, don't think of a spider, that's exactly the image that pops up into our mind. And likewise, when we're saying, I don't want this in my life and I don't want that in my life, that again is the image that our mind conjures up, what we don't want. And because we're putting that out there, that's exactly what we get more of in our life. And that is not what we want. Remember, the mind does not understand not or don't. So create the image that you do want in your life. When we come to shape up our experiences and we're wanting more of something that is of excellence or more purposeful or meaningful or more happiness in our life, then we really want to rely on some of the systems that are within us. And one of them is the measure of our discontent. So when we're looking at what we are discontented with, and this is something that we want to change, we can make a change, and we can only make a change in the present moment of where we are and where our mind is and what our current thinking is. So that actually the present and our current thinking is absolutely that magic wand. That is where this is where we will be informed of not only what you're discontented with, but also your longings. And your longings are much more positive than the discontent. So one of the ways that we can do this and how we can stay centered is to absolutely breathe. And you will hear this over and over when there's something that pops up and you're stressful or you're afraid. Someone will say, breathe. Well, yes, breathe. And this is where you stay centered. And if you are afraid, take a really deep breath and breathe, and then decide what you want to do. Because you will be more centered. You will come from a spot that is going to have clearer thinking and be more focused and centered so that you can make a good decision or the right decision. So breathe. That is coming from a magic place when you breathe and you stay centered. So in the spirit of becoming and playing larger in life, we think of yourself as a co-creator with that spirit within, and go deep down in, and you can create whatever is in harmony with the life that you want to live. So do not come from ego. Do not come from ego, because that and then is you're going to be, oh, and then I want, and okay, then and then I want, and okay, and then after that I want. And this is never ending. The wantings go on, and as and even then they are not really very satisfactory at all. So don't come from the place of being real. Come from the place of being in your heart and centered, and what you really, really want as a dream in your life, the vision in your life, and not coming from ego. And if you've ever read the biography of Gandhi, you know that he really was connected with the living the simple life. That's what he really wanted, and that's what he did. There was no ego whatsoever. He came from living the simple life. He had no maids. He wove his own thread, and he just lived a beautiful, simple life. And everything that he did, he came from the heart and from that spirit of deep within. So keeping a simple practice, it keeps you more awake, actually, and Gandhi definitely was awake. So you can do that you can even start that when we're just doing simple things like brushing your teeth or taking a shower, but become aware of what you're doing. Or even when you're eating a meal, do you actually taste your food, or do you just eat because you want to go on to the next thing? Just do the things of the simple life, but pay attention to them and be a co-creator. And whatever, a lot of times too, when the universe provides, we are thinking, God, that isn't what I asked for. It isn't anywhere near what I asked for. And sometimes it is taking us back to say, for instance, you lose your luggage on a trip, and you're without whatever you need. And you're thinking, how can that be that the universe is providing? And it actually is taking you back into a simpler way of working, of doing things. And maybe all you have is the clothes on your back, and you have to go and get a toothbrush and toothpaste and start enjoying some of the simple things. But I will guarantee that whatever is happening in your life, and whatever the universe, God, Spirit is providing, is absolutely necessary for the evolution of what's going on next in your life. So take a look at that and say, okay, all right, let's see what the silver lining is here, and see how you can grow and experience wonderful things as a result of that. So, we are surrounded by a lot of teachers, and we know we are co-creators with that presence within. So you can take a look and know and see what you have. It can be Jesus, it can be Buddha, it can be some other saint, it can be an avatar, or just a sage, or someone that you call your guide or representative that you know. And use that as the co-creator with the presence within to create, because they will tell you that the law of life is bigger than any problem that you have. And this is true. The laws of life are bigger than any problem that you have. So you can get beyond it. You can get far beyond it with the help of the co-creator and being in concert with that infinite one inside of you. So, and when the teachers say to you, the laws of life are bigger than anything, any problem that you have, just take it on. And use that as the metaphor to go within and just create what the infinite presence of mind is telling you to create. Go for it. You can do it, and remember, the laws of life are bigger than any problem that you have. So you can rise above it and create that wonderful life that you are absolutely desiring and seeing for yourself. Make it a great day.